Happy Sunday, everybody. Hey, everybody. How are y'all doing? So let's see who's in here. See if I need some glasses today. Ooh, ooh, and I gotta go back. Hey, Carbon, how you doing, sis? Hey, Burner Girl, happy Sunday. Hey, Sunshine, happy Sunday, sis. Hey, Pescatarian, happy Sunday. I'm gonna have you in my ear. I appreciate you. Family dinner, look. Shh, I won't tell. Hey, Mr. BS, happy Sunday. Um, who else is in here? Hey, fam, happy Sunday. I was not late, sir. I started on time, I believe. I believe. Actually, I need to fix something. But I'm pretty sure I did. Hey, Soul Diva, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. So how's everybody doing, y'all? I've been working on my laptop today, so I got to fix it. Fix it. Oh, I need to turn on my. There we go. There we go. Do I look lighter? Like, is there more light? All right. Yeah, because I was working on it, so I wasn't working in here. I had unhooked everything and had to hook everything back up. All right, let's go. Let's go. Oh, I caught up. Bam. Uh, your start was 2:30. Nope, it was actually 2:35, I believe. Dang it. You know what? Now I'm not sure. God dang it, I might have made it for maybe I was late. My bad. I keep doing that. I might have been. You know what? You might be right. My bad. I thought I had a 5 minute grace. I was ready. I don't know why I keep doing that. I gotta pay more attention. I'm the one making the time and I still mess it up. My bad. Dang. Hey Unique, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. My bad, y'all. Seriously, I was ready. So I could have started on time. I did not realize that I had it set for 5:30 my time. I thought I had it for 5:35. So I was like taking care of stuff. Why does this look like what is happening? No, look, we gonna leave it alone. We gonna leave it alone. It was something I was thinking about. I was just about to do, and that's what it was. Mm-hmm. There we go. I need to change my ticker because I made some changes to the website. So hey Miss Cassandra, happy Sunday. Hey Natural Gardener, happy Sunday. Um you can check out the new design of the website. I am still working on it. I do have a couple other things I will be doing, changes I will be making. Um and if you have not been to the website yet, you please go over there. Not you can. Go over there. Go to the website and subscribe. And that way, when things are happening with Gina versus Gina, you'll be in the know because I do send out newsletters every now and again of things that are going on with me or the channel. So, really, the channel because if I'm not going to be reaching out to tell y'all personal stuff. So it will be the channel. Um, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm defocused. I'm defocused. The stuff is popping up. My ring camera keep going off, and it's catching my attention. But I think it's just because the battery is low. All right. So what have I been up to? I look darker. Do I look darker? Did I tan? Hmm? I think I did. My face looks darker than me. So y'all know I went to Minnesota. Look, see, it's dark to me. I'm looking at me. Um, I'm I'm gonna need my personal call for oh whenever there's information, got you. I'm like, what? I girl, you had me thinking like, was I supposed to call you? What's up? Um, lost. Okay, so I was in Minnesota last week, Tuesday through Friday. I got back home Friday evening. I thought so. I thought I was looking a little more chocolate. Um, and that always happens in the summer for me once that sun starts getting to me. This part probably doesn't get as dark because I usually have on a t-shirt. But anyway, you're gonna need a personal call as well. Got you. Got you. Anybody else? It don't matter if I don't have your number. Personally, Gina versus Gina. But I was in Minnesota. I went to an event, a summit there by POMA, which is the Professional Outdoor Media Association. And again, you need a call. You need a personal call too, Mr. BS. I got you. Again, what was it? Oh, it was a great event. That's what I was gonna say. My first time ever attending POMA was 2025. It wasn't really, I don't think it was really in Toledo, but it was very close to Toledo, Ohio. Um, and this year it was in Hugo, Minnesota. And it was it's definitely an experience, y'all. So last year was the first year I went. I kind of felt out of place because this is when you hear the name of it, Professional Outdoor Media Association, I'm like, I mean, I do some outdoor content, but am I really outdoor media? I don't know. But then when I went, it was layers of professionals at this event. So you have anyone from writers to photographers to videographers to um, bloggers, um, a little bit of everything. So there are some people there that do some YouTube content. I think might have been at least a person there that I remember actually being a content creator as like me, kind of. Um, but I always have a great time. I made some great connections last year. I made more connections this year. I even came home with some nice things that might end up being giveaways on the channel. I did the same thing last year. So it's funny to me. Last year I was almost kind of, in my opinion, kind of pitching a little bit to some of the vendors that were there. Like if I saw something that I was interested in, I'm like, oh, well, do you do work with content creators? Do you ever send products for review? This, and that. So last year, if you don't remember, and if you weren't following me then, I did a review on a optic from Brighton, from the Brighton company, and they sent me a optic to go on my shotgun. So I did a review on that. I love it. It's a great optic. Trying to think of who else. There was a company there that did pepper spray guns, which was more of the gel. It's more the gel pepper spray. He actually sent me home with the pepper spray guns. Actually, I'm trying to think he sent me on with one or two. Don't remember. I really don't. But that was great. I'm trying to think of who else. Oh, I connected with AdventLink, which is AdventLink kind of works as like the middle person to connect content creators with affiliates. Um, so I connected with someone with AdventLink last year. He was able to look over what kind of content I do and kind of suggest different companies that I might want to affiliate with. and then he also gives you, you sign up and get portal to access to just a lot of affiliates. So you can kind of go through and see ones that they may not know that you may want to work with, but you do. So, and you can just notify them that you would love to work with them as an affiliate, and then they either accept you or not, and you go from there. But that was one of the connections that I made this year. I feel like I'm missing people because I'm starting to see people speaking to different people in the chat that I did not see come in yet. So let me go back. Hey, Precious, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. Let's see. I thought I saw. Oh, Tina, hi, sis. Happy Sunday. How are you? Hey, Miss J.K. Gardner. Happy Sunday. Hey, Delightful Roots. Happy Sunday. See, I knew I was seeing names and it was going by so fast. Hey, Darth, how you doing? Happy Sunday. So I'm talking about my experience with POMA, the Professional Outdoor Media Association. I went first time 2025. So circling to 2026, it was in Hugo, Minnesota, and it was another great experience. Also, going back to 2025, one of the things that was on your girls' bucket list was to go fishing. I wanted to learn how to fish. Now, mind you, I did fly fishing while I was there, but I did get to fish when I was at POMA 2025. So, and I'm not done with the whole fishing thing. I want to do more of that. This year, one of the experiences that they had, and you had to kind of go into a lottery to see who would get chosen to do that experience, because there was only a limited amount of people that they could accommodate for it, and they had a turkey hunt. I did not get chosen, and they did it live, so you would know that there was no cheating or anything. But I didn't get chosen. But someone in the group that did get a turkey, so that was dope. I actually went to the range, which was also a great experience, and they did also have another fishing experience this year in Minnesota. But there's just so many things I'm trying to think to cover. Like, we did a tour of the Federal Ammunition facility. That was pretty good. That was pretty dope. Like, seeing how the ammo is made from beginning to end, all the machinery that goes into play to getting that ammo at the end of production. It goes from every step of it to actually even boxing it and getting it on the pallet to go to the warehouse. So that was pretty dope. That was day one. Our morning started like very early, and I think we left the hotel for the facility at like 7:45. So, and we spent like, I don't know, 5 hours there. So we talked, some of the staff there talked to us about like how things work there, what they do, how all that works and all that kind of stuff. And then we did a tour, and we kind of set off in groups for the tour. And yeah, that was a great experience. After that, we went back to where they were having the actual event. There was some podcasts being held. So for anyone who wanted to, so if I wanted to interview some people for my particular podcast, I would just set up and let those persons know that I would be interested in interviewing them. They could come and sit with me or not. And you could do content, what may it be, just recorded audio or video and audio, as you please. They also had someone there that was doing professional headshots. So hopefully sometime this week, I end up getting a copy of that. It could take a week or two. I don't remember what they said. But I did get a professional headshot done. There was a lot of vendors there. You have vendors there for all types of outdoor things, like archery, just outdoor gear. There was a company there that did outdoor gear for women only. And I mean, for everything from hunting to firearms to, like tactical firearm stuff, and camping, anything outdoors, fishing, all gear, only women. And I think she said they did sizes from extra small to 2X. So there's a lot of people that I will be making contact with to get more information about some of what they do and maybe be able to show some products to you guys and have some type of discount available for the audience if anybody watching would be interested in purchasing those items. There was companies there that did triggers, cleaning kits, silencers, just preservation, wildlife preservation, foraging, and I mean, just a little any outdoors fishing. Outdoors is there. Outdoors, there was somebody there. I did get some cleaning kits that were given to me. I was at their vendor table and I'm just looking at all the stuff they have, and I'm like, oh, these are really nice, And funny thing is that Tina is in here. One of the cleaning kits was specifically had the Rose Sig Sauer on it. And I was like, yeah, I was supposed to have a Rose Sig Sauer, but somebody misspelled my name and put a T instead of a G, and now somebody named Tina has it. I love you, sis. But when I saw that, I thought immediately of that firearm. But they had a kit both for the Sig pistol and the Sig rifle. So I was just, kind of joking about that. And the vendor was like, well, when we're done, you can have all of this. And I was like, what? And she said, yeah. She's like, we don't want to pack it up and take it back. And I was like, sure. And so she said, well, when this is all over, just come see me and you can take all of it. Well, I ended up doing like some other stuff because I was networking. So I wasn't quite where they were when they finished up, but she packed it up anyway, found me where I was in the pavilion and brought everything to me. So some of those y'all might see some of those sometime soon. That was pretty dope. Sunshine, was you there when they said my name wrong? They do it all the time. Now, Team Blacksmith, that was the one time with him. That's what I'll be telling y'all. And I told y'all, I'm not going to keep telling y'all the people to follow for these dope giveaways. But over at 2A and LA, oh, I think Tina is his fave. Tina, Shanna, and Jason. I got my. Y'all be killing me. Hey Key, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. Y'all be killing me. I'll be like, can I be great? Can I be great? I'm just saying. That was cool, Mr. BS. Like, I didn't even pitch for it or nothing. I just was like admiring what they had. And I was like, absolutely. Like, you ain't got to tell me twice. So I came back with some nice things. Met some great people, made some great content, made some great contacts. So I definitely have some work to do this week, kind of just circling back and reaching out to them and everything. So yeah, it was a great event. Like, if you are a content creator, not even so much just a content creator, but like, say you may be a writer outside of here, like writing articles for different magazines or something like that. But if you're in any way part of the outdoors sports space, and I say sports loosely because most people think sports and they think football, basketball, whatever. I'm talking about hunting, fishing, any kind of like I was gonna say tactical training, but not that. I'm thinking like if you're a y'all help me, competitive shooter, You do competition shooting, you're into camping outdoors, anything outdoors, foraging, all those things. I think this is a great networking event to go to. It really is. If you're a master gardener, yes, yes, you should definitely attend as a master gardener. See, now that's favorite, guys. Yeah, got stuff without asking for it. That's facts, Tina. That is facts. Because I did not, and it just fell in my hands. And I'm grateful. Even with like some of the context I made, I was just chatting. Like one person I was chatting with, and I've been chatting with him a little bit today because I followed him on Instagram, and then he messaged me back and was like, "Thanks for following me. It was great chatting with you at Poma." But he and I were chatting, and he does like somebody who's a content creator on any platform. And if you're struggling on how to present your page to kind of catch the algorithm and get noticed and kind of grow, that's what he does. He works with people who are trying to figure that part out, and he helps you get there. And so we were chatting about that, and he's like, "Well, I know you already are a content creator. You pretty much got that you know stuff down, but we just still were chatting about a lot of stuff." And then he asked me, like, "Well, do you have an ammo supplier, like an ammo affiliate?" And I said, "No, but I would like to." And y'all know I don't even do a lot of 2A content on here. Probably would though if I had an ammo sponsor. Just saying. So he did give me a name of someone that he thought that would want to work with me, um, to be an ammo sponsor. So we'll see. That will be dope. Hey, Urban, happy Sunday. That would be dope if that was to happen. So we will see. Fingers crossed. We will see. That would be super dope because I'm like, I definitely would like to have that. And mind you, this is someone who doesn't, at this time, this is his first time meeting me. I didn't meet him last year. But then it just makes me think about someone that did meet me last year. And we were actually still at the facility for federal ammunition. And I think we were having like a break time in between whatever was going on. And so the people at the table were just chatting. And he and I were speaking because we met last year. And he's like, "I just been loving your hot cocoa." And y'all, I turned around and I was like facing one way, and he was on the other side of me. And I literally turned my whole body around to him because I'm like, "You watch my content?" And he's like, "Yeah," because the only way he would know I made cocoa is because he will be watching my content. That's the only way. I didn't even post the cocoa on my Instagram, so he had to be watching YouTube. And he's like, "Yeah, I love it. I make it all the time." I'm like, "Yo, that was probably the highlight." And there was so many highlights, but that was a highlight for me of this of going to Poma, this event, the summit, because it was just like, wow, this guy has been watching me. And I met them in June of last year, the people that were there last year, and he's watching my content. He may not be the only one, but I know he watching it. So that was super dope. Super dope. So I'm trying to think of what else happened at this event. There were so many things. So Minnesota, they do a lot of this area. I don't know if it's a whole Minnesota thing, but where we were, there's a lot. Hunting is a big thing. Hunting and fishing, big things. So every night our dinner. So rewind. Also for this event, you are not gonna get more items for your money. It doesn't. I don't remember how much it was to go to Poma. I could tell you it was less than $200 to get a ticket to go. it covered breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 2 days, and then dinner. So dinner the day you come in, and breakfast, lunch, and dinner the next 2 days. And that includes any excursions you go on. So whatever one you go on, the trip to Federal, all that stuff included. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. And having access to network with other people in the outdoor media industry. You literally have nothing but time to just chat it up with different people, find out what they do, how you may be able to work with each other or may not, whatever. Or maybe you know someone, whatever the thing may be. You have nothing but time to do this. Like there could be no dollar put on what you can get and come away from this event with. There's no dollar to put on that. I pay it easily every time because that's nothing. That is nothing. My brain is telling me it's like 150, somewhere between 135, 150. You cannot beat that. For 7 meals included, stop playing. And then you doing other things. It's not like you're just sitting in the room with people. You're going and looking at different things. Last year when they were here, they went to Camp Perry, which is a old military base, which is being used now as a training facility for students of like marksmanship. So these are any like from youth to young adult that enter into these long range shooting competitions. They practice in everything out there. So that was pretty dope. It still looks like a military base. It doesn't operate as one anymore. So we got to tour it. We got to do some of the simulated shooting and stuff like that. It was a great time. So there's always something is like included in this event. Like last year I went fishing and I went to the range, and that wasn't including Camp Perry. I also went there. So it was like so many things I did. And last year I was able to get in without, I had someone kind of provide me a code to where I didn't even pay to get in. So this year that's because it was last minute and I was not sure. I was on the fence about going. There's like, they really wanted me to go. They was like, I think you really need to be here. And I tell them all the time, I'm so grateful for that, because the first time they asked me, I kind of turned it down nicely because I went to another event in the month of June, and I was like, that's a lot. And they didn't let go of it. And I'm glad they didn't, because this year it wasn't even up for debate. It was like these two events still happened kind of close together. The one of them that I went to last year and the one for this year. So most of the people in here who are going to ARM know now that I won't be at ARM. And that was why I had to decide which one I was going to do. And because HOMA is more of a business situation, like a business networking thing for me, I needed to be at HOMA. So I wasn't going to be able to do both. But, one day when I grow up and I got 2 ANLA money, I'll be able to do that. I'll be able to do all the things. But for now, I have to make choices sometimes. Hey, Cece, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. Look, forgetting what day it is. Hey, Veggie, happy Sunday, sis. So that was what happened. Hey, the struggling gardener, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I had to make a decision. I made the decision pretty early in the year, I think back in January. So this thing has been booked and planned out for quite some time now. And I'm glad I did it. I am glad I decided to show up again. It was exactly what I expected to get from it. I met more people than I did last year, because some people returned that came last year. And then there was a set of new people that was there this year. I think this year's turnout, they said, was their largest turnout since pre-pandemic, which is great. So now numbers are starting to come back to what they were seeing before the pandemic happened. But to me, it's definitely an event worth going to if you're someone who's trying to build a brand, or you already have a brand and you're just trying to continue to grow it, definitely, definitely. And you're in the outdoor space. That makes it. What up? All my pieces coming in. Hey, the pimp, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. Look at y'all. So, I'm trying to think if there was anything else. This year's range event was outdoor, which was dope. Um, there is a company called Dead Air, and they make silencers. And they had probably about 12 to 15 different rifles out there with cans on them. So it was a good time. They were like, have your way. They had a couple of competition um, setups out there, competition challenges. So I'm waiting to get a picture. So there was a lady there, Tiff, that took my picture when she's a photographer, I believe, as well. And I didn't know she was taking my picture. And it's funny because it was a still challenge that they had set up, and whoever got the best time at the end was going to get a prize. So, and this was throughout the day. So we wouldn't find out until we got back to the event and they would announce all the winners. But um, a lot of the guys, of course, step up. All right, I'll give it a shot. Da da da. So all the fellas are kind of taking shots, and Tiff comes and stands next to me, and she's like, "So you gonna shoot?" And I was like, "I think I am." She's like, "You should shoot." She's like, "You should do it." And I was like, "All right, I'll do it." So I did do the challenge, which what irritated me is my firearm malfunctioned twice. What? Because you had to do it 3 times, and your best time was the one that got submitted for the challenge. Um, but it still was a good time. She took a photo of me while I was doing it, and this photo was dope. I cannot wait to see it. Well, I've seen it. I can't wait to get it so I could post it because it's getting posted. It was dope. Um, of course, I shot several of them, several rifles that were had silencers on them. I even shot a pistol that did. Um, I don't know. I'm trying to think of what else happened while I was at Poma. What up, Lawson? How you doing? Happy Sunday. Um, why are you asking about his melons? Something going on with his melons? What's going on with your melons, Lawson? Did I miss something? I've been a little MIA. But yeah, so it was a great time. Bottom line, it was a really good time. The weather was nice. Minnesota. Where's Mike? Where's Francesca? I haven't seen either of them pull up yet. Where are my Minnesotians? Where they at? Because I asked about Minnesota weather before I went. I asked. I said, "Do it be hot?" And then now y'all know I'm in Ohio. I'm in Grow Zone 6B. Minnesota, I think more close to probably the Minneapolis area, is like a 4. I was like, "Oh, y'all cold." Or were they a 5? They're 4 or 5. They're colder than me. And I was like, "So how should I dress? Like, should I bring hoodies? Like, is it gonna be kind of cool?" And there's like, "Well, we've been known to, have snow in May, late May." So I'm like, oh, so I'm watching the weather, and every time I look, it's like really warm weather. Y'all, it was so hot day one in Minnesota. Not a breeze to be blown. Not a breeze to be blown, and it's in the 90s. It's thick. Thick. I cannot. I cannot. But I tell you, after that, it was pretty nice. It was low 80s, maybe upper 70s the rest of the time, and it was a nice breeze coming through. But that first day, y'all about snatched life out of me. And I had got to Minnesota very early. So I had a whole day in that 90-degree area heat. CC, it was not right. I had a whole day in there because I got there like 7 something in the morning. Focus, sir. Focus. But yeah, so outside of that, the weather was really nice. There was rain in the forecast. We did not get rain at all, so that was great. Considering that this is an outdoor media association, guess where we be at? Outdoors. Mm-hmm. Outdoors. That's why that 90 degrees was bothering me because I was outside. If I was inside, I wouldn't care. I was outside. Child. But yes, so um it was great that the next couple days the weather was really nice. The evenings were beautiful. They were actually probably a little chilly, but every night they have a fireside networking chat. So they burn a big fire in the middle, and everyone sits around it and kind of you just talk to who you want to talk to. You're still networking, and we literally go both days. We were going from like either 7 or 7:30 until 11 at night. We were outdoors in this. Oh, that's right. I saw that you got. I thought you guys you were. I was thinking Alabama, but I saw that you had the crawfish kickoff. So I didn't know that that was a thing that you guys changed the state every time. I found that out through watching somebody's live stream or something. Somebody was talking about that. Be glad they didn't train that it didn't rain. Yes, I was. That I was glad for because we was outside. And considering like hunting and all that is a big thing for them, I was kind of more concerned that I was gonna run across something that I wasn't trying to run across because we was really outside. We was outside the pavilion that they had most of the things going on at. It was literally like almost like out where you would have like a range, that type of area, like an outdoor range type of area. Like it's kind of wooded around. You're away from everything else. Hmm. That was what it was. Hey Donzel, how you doing? Happy Sunday. So yeah, that's what it was. It was so I was worried about like some big creepy crawlies. I saw a couple spiders, nothing crazy, nothing big. So that was great. But I was like, is it gonna be some snakes out here? Like what we working with, y'all? Because I'm a city girl. This is not a country girl, even though I grew up in a country area, to be quite honest. But I don't want it. I don't want it. So yeah. But I think that's the most of it. I'm trying to think so I don't leave anything out. For anybody who may be like thinking about it, look Google it too. Google POMA, Professional Outdoor Media Association. You can read about what they do, and probably see pictures and stuff from these type of events. I mean, it's well put together, well put together. They always have like plenty of the things that you're going to need. There's every day we were there was so much food. I think we probably wasted a lot of food every single day, every single meal. No, that's not true. Some of those dinners. So that's what I was getting at because there is a big hunting area. Every night dinner was a themed dinner. So the first night we were there, Tuesday night, we registered at 5 p.m. Tuesday, and then that's the event starts from there. They did a pig roast. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, pig. Oh, carcass roast. So they had a pig roast. The guy pulls up that did the pig, pulls up with the grill where he smoked it for like forever. And he's literally pulling all the meat out as he's putting it in trays to get it set up in the venue for the venue. What up, GT? Happy Sunday. Working but listening. I appreciate you. Um, Wait a minute. Urban, I thought I saw you come in here already. Did I not? I thought I spoke to you, sis. I thought you were already here. Or were you trying to get my attention? If I didn't, if you didn't hear me. Hey, sis. Um, so the first night was the pig roast. And we had pig, we had chicken, smoked chicken as well, and then the fixins. Night two, and they called that one, I think it was barbecue boots and barbecue was the thing. Night two, they had tip steak. And when I tell you this girl don't like, I won't say I don't like it. You will never see me choose it though. I might taste someone else's, but I don't order steak. I don't really, it's not my thing. I'm not a fan. I'm not a, I've had a good steak before, but it's just not my thing that I would go order. I had more bad ones than good. And I'm just like, it's not worth my time or money. This steak it was cooked to perfection. Perfection. It was so freaking good and it was well seasoned. I was like, okay, guys, I see you. I see you with the tri-tip. It was delicious. And of course they had that with all the fixing. Um oh, me instead of GT, my bad. Okay. Plus I am sipping. Oh, girl, listen. Order filet mignon. You can't go wrong. You know what? And if they do though, Tina, then I'm gonna be looking for you because that's an expensive cut to get if you're gonna mess up. But I was very impressed with this. Because I wasn't that impressed with the pig roast. I didn't have any of the pork. I had the chicken, but I wasn't that impressed. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't. I wasn't that impressed. There was something else like I shared that we did, but the steak. So I think because I was asked on the pig roast night what I rated the food, and I rated it 7.5. That steak was a 10. It was a 10. The last night it was wild game was the theme. I'm not sure what it was because I didn't have dinner that night because I had eaten not too long before that and I just wasn't hungry. But so I asked what it was. Somebody thought maybe it was pheasant and some other stuff, but they said it was all good. Everybody who was there thought it was really good. So I didn't get to taste any of the stuff from Friday night because that was the other thing I was going to share with you that we did. There is a place. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I wonder what cut of steak that steak was. It said tri-tip. I don't know what that is because I'm not the steak girl, but that's what they said, tri-tip. But we ended up going to this bar called Matt's Bar. It really wasn't like what you would think of as a bar, but it was more like a little small, probably staple of the area spot to go eat and maybe have a drink while you're there. But yeah, it's what we would call here in my city that hole in the wall, but that hole in the wall they got the good food. Like that's what we be doing. Like if you want good food, you need to go down to Matt, that type of place. And Matt's Bar has this thing called a Juicy Lucy. And the Juicy Lucy is a burger that they stuff with cheese. So when you take a bite into the burger, you actually like when they first bring it to you, you have to wait to start eating it. Because if you eat it too fast, you're going to burn yourself. It's inevitable. So you got to let it set for a minute before you start eating. But even when you take that first bite, you got to be careful because the middle has cheese in it and it will start pouring out. And it's not like a thick cheese either. It's not real runny either, but well, kind of. But you know what I mean. It's not like cheddar or something. I don't think. But it was good. I was very impressed with that as well. I would definitely go if I'm in Minnesota to Matt's Bar and get a Juicy Lucy. 1000%. 1000%. I could see why that was a thing. So, like, four of us went and had lunch there. And, well, it was kind of later, but lunch. We probably got there about three or so. So, three to four ish. So, by the time dinner was served, I just was like, I was tired for one. So, I went and got in the car and we climbed back and was in the car with the air running, took a nap. It was a long week for me. It really was. Yo, why this stupid thing don't be want to act right? I'm trying to get down the chat, see what I'm missing, and oh, you just getting off work? I used to date a girl named Juicy Lucy. I bet you did. I just bet you did, sir. Y'all, what stupid thing? There we go. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. Was her name actually Lucy? Just asking for a friend. But yeah, so that was a great experience too. Definitely. So the Minnesotians may know about Matt's Bar. Hey, Miss Cheryl, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Time got away from you. It's all good. I was sharing about my experience at Poma, which was really great. I'm trying to think. So what I take from Poma every time I go, I'm not gonna say what I take from them, but what happens is it sparks my creativity. So things are gonna be y'all gonna see some things. So website is going across the screen at the bottom. I actually made changes to the website. A lot of them. The website looks pretty much nothing like it did before. I think I changed probably every bit of everything that was on there, just about. But it sparks my creativity. It makes me kind of lean in of the things that I want to do with Gina versus Gina. So started with the website. If you haven't subscribed to the website, please do, because when I do things on the channel, I will send emails, a new email, a newsletter that says that this is coming. Maybe we're having a giveaway, or I don't know, whatever the thing is I might be doing. I will share that on through a newsletter. Maybe it won't even be something that I'm doing, but just something I want to share that I might have knowledge of. Who knows? But subscribe to the website. You got to scroll all the way to the bottom, and it's not all the way, but you got to scroll to the bottom, and you'll see a box that says subscribe. Put in your email address or whatever information it asks for. I forget what I have, how I have it set up. I think I have it set up for your name. I need to go on there and see how I have it set up, because I think I have it set up for your name and then your email address, and it might ask for something else. I need to make sure it's set up to where even if it's asking for your name, it also asks for your social media name. Because sometimes, even when I get orders on my website, I got an order this weekend when I came back for a planner, which will be going out tomorrow. I didn't recognize the name because it was their real name, and I'm sure I know who it is if I knew what social media name it was. So all you regular people got to check it out on on the website. But I'm gonna get a call. Facts, sis. I got you. Phone call. I better not send the email. Phone call. Hey, Nay, how you doing? Happy Sunday. It just say email. It don't ask for a name. Maybe it automatically pulls that in because I feel like I had names when I because I take that information to plug it into the newsletter. It doesn't. I'll work with it, y'all. I'm gonna tell you this. Website designing. I am great at a lot of things. I really am. I'm good at some things too. Good at some things. Great at some other things. Website designing is not in my zone of genius. That's not my space. I like being great in the spaces that I know and I think I've done a decent job. Everything that's on there was my doing. I did it myself, but I think it could be much better if had someone else to do it because web designing is I know what I wanted to do. I don't know how to have it do the things that I wanted to do. I do have someone that I had sent because I do have like a circle of people who get to see the things that I do in real time. So I'm like shooting it out to certain people and I'm like, let me know what you think. And one person gave me some feedback and then they said the magic words at the end of the message. If you need some help, let me know. Just call me help. My new name is help right now because I need it. Help me. I'm like, this is not my zone of genius. Hope. You do not like doing the website either. Listen, it's work. Like understanding how to make it do what you want it to do and stuff. It's just a lot. You became a great uncle last week. Congratulations. Congratulations. So yeah, that's just not my zone of genius. Like I do okay. And I did like the feedback. At least the feedback gets me in the space of where what I need to figure out how to make it do those things. But I did ask for help, so maybe I'm just going to be patient. The person may just reach out and be like, "Okay, what you need me to, do?" I don't necessarily need them to do it. If they could just tell me how it to get it done, help me understand that. And they asked the question that let me know that I'd have no clue what I'm doing because they asked me what platform I use for my website, and I told them, and they said, "Oh, do you use that also to design your website?" And I said, "Yeah." The fact that you asked that lets me know I don't know what I'm doing because I wouldn't have imagined that I could be using somebody else's area platform to design. Wow. I would not have imagined that. So here we are. Here we are. I could have possibly used another platform to do the designing of the website. Didn't know that. I've been using the 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 platform that I got my domain through. So here we are. That's why I said it's not my zone of genius, and I'm willing to admit with things that I'm just not the greatest at, and that I need more help with. I know what I'm good at. I know what I feel like I'm a little great at, but I can tell you I am fair, fair at website design. So there we are. There we are. What else did I want to talk to y'all about? So yeah, you subscribe to the website, please, please, please. And what else? Just be looking for some things, because the people who will know first are those people who are subscribed to my uh, website. And especially for those of y'all who may not pop in as often, maybe your work schedule doesn't allow for you to be always pop in when I'm live and see what I'm talking about, because I'll share it in live streams. But maybe your time, you never really catch a live like that. Maybe this is that once a time that you have time to do that. And the time that I announce something, you're not there, but you would like to be a part of whatever it is I'm announcing that may be happening. So that's how you stay in the know. That's what I'm saying. You haven't admitted you can't grow no watermelons, and I'm going to punch you in the face when I see you on site. Yes, I can be violent sometimes, guys. But only certain people pull that out of me. And clearly, 2 in LA is one of them, because, you know, he's like a baby brother that just keeps poking. So I don't think he will be happy until I'm violent. And then he'll be a victim. Because, of course, we get stereotyped as being violent anyway. But yeah, guys, definitely subscribe. A lot of you guys are. A lot of you have gotten emails before, and know what's going on before it comes out. But I'm going to lean into that more. So just know that's going to be happening more often. I have something that I'm trying to put together that's really, for me, for moi, it is very big. Very big. It's something that I'm trying to put together. My hope is that I can lock in some things. I mean, literally lock in to where I can start talking about this thing that I want to do. Because I can't talk about it now because I have nothing locked in. And I don't want to talk about it until I do. So when I get there and I have some things locked in, I will be able to give details to what this thing is and when and all the things. But I think it's a great idea that people will be excited about. So, hey, one crafty sister, how you doing? Happy Sunday. What up, Liddy B? Happy Sunday. Liddy, you never commented on my message to the group chat either. I mean, I know you don't always have time to, deal with my things, but you didn't comment. Just saying. I mean, you posted in the group chat after, but you didn't respond to mom. Yeah, she don't care nothing about what I'm saying. And guess what? She probably still ain't gonna comment. Probably still won't respond, because that's Liddy B for you. But yeah, so how was y'all weekend been? How was y'all week? I was gone. You acted. You act like that's new. She forgot the like. I'm not acting like it's new. I know you. Don't be talking about me. I'm talking about you to your face. To your face, girl. Because that's what I do. So how was y'all week though? How was everybody? I came back to the garden. Showing out a little bit. So y'all saw the short I did of the broccoli. I didn't end up harvesting it before I left. I posted that right before I left. Came back and all those broccoli heads had gotten bigger. So yeah. Video will be coming. You already know how. Yes, I do. I do. I should have reached out to you once I got back, but my mind is not. It's been crazy. So yeah. Who? Hey Sylvia, happy Sunday. Who are you talking to, LaSure? So I didn't see anybody come in. I see you saying, "Hey teacher." Who is teacher? Hey teacher, I see you now. Hey Alex. How are you? Tip Alex. I forgot it's two, so I don't know which one is in here. Hey there, happy Sunday. Um, yes. I really did have a great week with Homa. So that is a great event. And it helps me to kind of have experiences without feeling the anxiety of the experience. So, like to go fishing or to go, I wanted to do the turkey hunt so bad. I really wanted to do the turkey hunt. But what events do you go to that you get to do those type of experiences? Excuse me. And for all I know, that turkey might have been part of the dinner that might have been part of the dinner that night. I don't know. I don't know because it was a wild game dinner. So yeah, and I got to get back to the regular work grind this week. So there's that. But yeah, I'm trying to catch back up. I went back. I was like, I saw Miss Cheryl speak to teacher. I'm like, where's teacher? Who's teacher? What teacher? I didn't see teacher. Um, had a great time. Who is Points Blank? I don't know that person. I'm not familiar. You did some uppotting of a lot of herbs. Nice. I did. Oh, y'all. I don't think I did a video for y'all of it though. I did put my sweet potato slips out. Um, I think to see. I don't remember recording it. I don't remember recording it. So I did get my sweet potato slips out. So yeah, 57. What is 57? Liddy B. Who are you talking about? I don't know. I was going to get in the yard to do some fertilizing, but the way this heat is set up, I know that's right. I'm a chill. Ohio is having decent weather right now. 357. Liddy, I'm so confused. Same, I'm trying to get a handle on some things in the garden right now. I've been gone since this last Saturday. That part, I was gone from Tuesday to Friday, and just in those 4 days. And I mean, I was fully gone, really, kind of all those days. I got back Friday evening. Um, so much had happened. I still need to harvest kale. It's really bad. The cabbages are forming. The collards from when I harvested, y'all saw the video when I harvested and I canned them. The collard plants are already full again. Um, I did put some corn out there before I left, but I still need to plant more corn. Um, I dropped green beans. I don't think I did a video for that either. So before I left, I was trying to get some things done. That's why I don't think I did a video. I think I was just trying to hurry up and get it done. And I will tell you, I had to do the green beans and the sweet potatoes in the rain. It wasn't pouring raining, but it was raining, and I just needed to get them done. I wanted to get them in. So, um, yeah, I got both of those going. I need to do a garden tour. I didn't do a May one, so I'll probably do an early June one, and that would just be what's going on now. I do have herbs out there. um yeah, I got stuff ready to harvest. My favorite thing to harvest, my very favorite thing to harvest in the garden is potatoes, and it's because it's a mystery until you start harvesting, and I have potatoes ready to harvest. I cannot wait. What is y'all favorite thing to harvest, not to grow? What is your favorite thing to harvest in your garden? I'm telling you, for me, it's potatoes. I love it. I don't know if I got any until I start digging. And then once you get some, I'm telling you, don't complain about work. You're the boss. Thank you. You got it good. I don't know if I got it good, but and I like my job. Don't get me wrong. I do. All the rain had my garden working overtime. That was before I left. It rained for weeks. But while I was gone, I think my daughter said it rained once. We were talking about herbal. I have rosemary, lemon balm, two different types of thyme. You got lemon and regular. What you got? And oregano in a 2x1 bed. Let me go back and see what you said you had again. You should be okay. I would. I don't know how lemon balm goes, but to me, I feel like because I know what it looks like, I've grown it before. That might be the only one that might be a problem being with the rest of those herbs. I think balm tries to expand a lot. I think she's a bully, but I don't know for a fact. So that would be the chat to tell you that because I've grown it in a container by itself. But she looks like, to me, she looks like in the family of like mint, but she's not. But she looks like it. Um, get out your mail. I don't have to. And stop yelling at me. Get on my nerves. I need to harvest kale too. I do. That would be a good thing to have this week. Some kale salad, maybe with some salmon. But I need some more veggies. I need like some cucumbers, some tomato, maybe a bell pepper. Might have to go to the store because I could just do a veggie salad with some olive oil and some lemon juice and some salt and pepper with the kale. And I massage it so it gets tender instead of being really bitter. And then have some salmon with it. That doesn't sound bad at all. That might really happen. I'm thinking of having a summer garden. What do you mean when you say that, Sylvia? Awesome on your brassica. They're doing great. Video coming. Um, you love harvesting strawberries. Yo, strawberries be given. The birds been getting my strawberries, girl. I actually have one out there right now, but every time I see one, when I go back to get it to harvest it, is either the squirrels or the birds getting it. So my green stock, my strawberries did not come. Well, I have one plant that I'm seeing that's putting green out, but most of my strawberries did not come back from my green stock. I don't know. I don't know what that's about. So the ones that are growing are in this other planter that I started my strawberries in years ago. Figs, figs is your favorite? I love figs though. My figs haven't put on anything yet. Y'all, I have a what is that? Elderberry. So Tigsy sent me like 3 elderberry cuttings. And all of them, I got all of them to root. All 3 of them. So I sent one to my sis, Soul Diva. Hopefully you got yours planted, girl, because when I tell you mine is already starting to, it's in a 5-gallon pot, and I need to hit Tixie up because I think I'm going to have to put it in something way bigger because it's already big. She sent me sticks, y'all. Y'all saw them. I posted them. It's a video showing when I first got them. They were 3 sticks, nothing on them, just sticks. They have leafed out and everything. When I do the garden tour, you'll be able to see what they look like now. I feel like they're not in a big enough container. I feel like they're not. So, yeah. Each year with the potatoes, I try to get gooder and gooder, better and better. Miss Sure, I'm not going to let you get away with the gooder and gooder. You try to get better and better, love. Better and better. But yes, I've been pretty good with them. Somebody, I think it was broken somebody else, or maybe it was broke. I don't remember. So I heard somebody say um taking dry beans, posting them into some people don't even post them, they just throw the beans in where their potatoes are growing for the nitrogen in the soil. Not the nitrogen, well, maybe it is nitrogen, I don't know what it's putting in the soil, let's just say that. But I took some, I think I took some Pinto or Great Northern, I can't remember which kind, put them in my um, Ninja blender and post them into a powder and sprinkle them in with my potatoes. So I'm hoping that that helped yield more. Actually, it wasn't potatoes they were talking about. They were talking about watermelon, but I did it with my potatoes because I'm like, it probably would help in most plants. So we'll see how I yield. I am going to be weighing my harvest this year to see what I end up with at the end of all my potato harvests. Right now, I have 3, 4, 5, 6. I might have 7 different areas that are growing potatoes currently, and I still have potatoes I need to put out there to grow. But y'all know I will grow them all the way into the early winter. So yeah. Dang, my boyfriend Walter and his left side was affected by his stroke a couple years ago. I didn't even ask him to. Oh, that is nice that he took care of that. Right now, I can get everything from my garden except the salmon. My stuff is still coming. I know you're ahead of me, Sylvia, because you're in that warmer climate. I wish though. I can't wait till I can go out there and get everything I want to eat for whatever I want to eat. That's like, yeah, top tier. Um, my lemon balm tends to come back and drop seeds really easily. Teacher, does the lemon balm is it kind of a bully like mint? Let me know. I might be wrong about that. I just assume that because of how the plant looks, not so much that I've experienced it. Um, Not doing succession planning, letting my beds rest. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Okay. Mine died. I'm not good with them. With what? What died? Lemon balm is invasive to me. It looked like a plant that would be invasive. It looked because it looks almost like mint a little bit. And I'm like, I remember the first year I grew mint, I put it in a planter and I put it, it was a small plant at the time. I actually bought a start and I had put the mint in there and I had lavender in there. I had mint on one side, lavender on one side. I was like, it'll come up and then they'll have half and half. Y'all, that mint had the lavender in the corner of that pot fighting for her life. I think I did a video about that back then. It might be 4 or 5 years old by now, but it's been a minute. Um, that lavender was like in the corner like this, like, and that mint was like, say something, fool. Mint is a bully, so I had to take the lavender out and put her in something else, and I let the mint just have that container, cause child, mint be like, what? What are you? Why are you? What? Who is that? And why would you put her in here with me? Because no, I don't like company. I like being alone. Mint is a bully. So I just assumed because they look similar that it would be. I managed to kill 4 lavenders already. Man, I've never ever had figs. They're good. I love them. And they usually don't make it in the house. Hey Rob, how you doing? Happy Sunday in the bushes. Listen, I appreciate you, fam. Uh-uh. You did say laugh at you did. You did. Wait a minute, I missed. What kind of tree was Miss Cheryl talking about? I missed it. I harvested potatoes yesterday. How did you do? How did you do? My lavender just did not want attention. Partly sunny, hardly no water. Okay. I have a purple potato I need to drop. I was wondering if it was too hot to plant it. No, I start my potatoes in March, which in Ohio is not hot. It's still very cold. But I start them in March in the nice succession. So um, right now, the last set I planted, I think, was just this past month, like early May, maybe Mother's Day ish, around then. And then I'll put I think I'm gonna wait for my last ones because the one that's ready to harvest is one of my 65-gallon bags. I just feel like I might want to put something else in that bag and not potatoes again. But then I do have another 65-gallon bag with potatoes that I need that I will be harvesting at some point. Maybe I'll do it on the second one because I feel like I want to put something else in that first bag. So yeah. Yep, I thought so, teacher. Said I think lemon balm is in the mint family, similar growth habit. It looked like it. I like I said, I've never grown it in something but with other things. So I didn't know, but the way it grew, I was thinking so. That's the only thing I'd be concerned about. So Diva, that lemon balm get a little bullyish with your other plants, your other herbs. Only thing I'd be concerned about. Um, nope, it's not too hot to grow the potatoes. Miss Cheryl said, and it ain't. I literally had a mint plant go under another planter and grew. Listen, y'all saw me fussing at the mint last year before I tore up the garden space. It had hopped out of the pot it was in. Of course it didn't, but it did. Clearly some seeds popped into the bed. Was in the bed next to it. The pot, not the pot was outside of the bed. Somehow mint was growing inside of my garden bed. Same bed that it had been next to for years. Never had happened before. And it also got into the ground. Was coming up out of the ground. So yeah, my mint, that was just my peppermint. This year I have the chocolate mint. So I haven't told Tixie yet, but my apple and orange mint did not survive the winter. I think I should have probably put it in the greenhouse until it got warmer. Hey BN, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I will drop. Okay. I got about 15. I only have one container. Yeah. Was it like a 5 gallon? I had 15. I got one potato. Y'all, and Flossin. What's funny is I was literally just talking about you to somebody. I think I might have been talking to you to Breezy when I was at Poma. And I was like, um, I was just talking about how this is true story. I was talking about how dope you are. But I said, I can't wait to meet him in person because I wanted to meet his mom so I could tell her how he threw her up under the bus. Because y'all last year when Flossin went to go harvest them potatoes, he blamed everything on his mom. Y'all gotta go watch the video to hear it. I won't even tell you exactly what was said. But I was like, ooh, I'm telling. I'm a snitch. I'm telling mom, you're gonna be in trouble. But he is telling the truth, y'all. I don't remember if it was just one, but I know it wasn't a lot of them. But he's being serious, Miss Cheryl. The squirrels dropped it all. I can't get it together with these potatoes. See, I'll put some in the box and ship them to you. because they grow pretty good here in Ohio. Y'all hotter than us, Floston. Maybe it's that heat. Maybe the hotter states don't have as much luck. I don't know. Don't give me the line. Too much nitrogen if he's not playing. I don't know. Rainy days here in Georgia. Got my tomatoes growing flowers. Yeah. Y'all still raining? Because I think I was hearing that last week too with Georgia. I think at first we were kind of neck and neck. I cut 3 potatoes and put them in a 20-gallon bag. That's a win. So you got about 15 from 3 cuts, 5 potatoes per planting. That's a win. I always say if I could just get one per chit that I put in there, I'm winning. And I usually get more than one, but one is a win for me. So that is a win. 15 potatoes from 3, 100% win. 100%. That's awesome. I think this year I might can some of my potatoes. I'm going to freeze some again, like I showed you guys that you can do. If you haven't seen the video on how to get your potatoes ready for the freezer, like you would buy the ones in the grocery stores, you can do a French fry version. You can do some chunk them like for roasted potatoes or for skillet potatoes or whatever you want to do. But I have a video on how to get them ready for the freezer so that they stay well. They don't get that brown color to them and things like that for when you're ready to cook them. Hey, Mama Shirley, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I think I saw her come in here, didn't I? Yes, I did. There she go. Snitches get stitches. Facts. But I don't care because I could fight. My potatoes are flowering. Not bother them until next Saturday. That's what's up, girl. Them flowers be that let you know that you got something happening. I can't wait to hear what you got. I cannot wait. Just got home from a baby sprinkler. What's a baby sprinkler for my second? Is that what they calling them now? Due next month, a sprinkler. Hey LGG, how you doing? Happy Sunday. We have been promising rain for a week. See, so you haven't had any. I have a blackberry bush that somehow its roots travel away from the mother plant and came out on the other side of the pathway. Wow. Wow. I'm trying to think of something. If I showed y'all something before I start talking about it. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. I don't want to spoil it if I haven't told y'all yet. I'll just wait till the video come out. 2 weeks ago. Let's see what that was. No. Okay. It's coming. I don't want to spoil it. Because I was going to get some progress on something, but I'm like, I don't even think y'all know it's there yet. It's coming. Matter of fact, it'll probably be Tuesday. Wait a minute. What I missed? Wait a minute. God dang it. It's stupid. Miss Shirley said, living by an invasive. Ask me how I know. If there's somebody I know who has an expansive garden and who would know that that's a problematic thing, it's gonna be Mama Shirley because I've been to her garden. I have been to her garden. You thought you should have got more, Sylvia? 5 potatoes per. That's winning, sis. That's winning. You know why you probably felt like that though? We watch some of these YouTubers who like oh gosh. I'm trying to remember their channel name. Humble, is it the Humble Homestead or something like that? That guy, first of all, they have goats, so he uses goat manure in his soil. He plants in soil. But when he harvests those potatoes, he probably gets 10 plus per plant. I don't get that kind of yield. But to get 5 potatoes from one, now that's winning. That is winning. You canned yours, Nay? That's what's up. I still got potato frozen from your video. Yay! Me too. I have a little bit left, and I'm probably gonna be cooking those pretty soon. It's just a freezer bag full, not a big one. So it's just a little bit, but enough for me and my daughter to have some for a meal. What up, Sugar? How you doing? Are you going live tonight? You might already be live for all I know. Let me know if you're still in here because it's something I need to relate to the chat in your live if you're going live. I learned this. It is new. First baby, a shower. Second baby, a sprinkler. Child. I know. When I canned my potatoes, they were not white anymore. They were not appealing. So I will stick with the freezer unless you can walk through. I will see. Now I will do a video. I have never canned potatoes by themselves. I usually can potato with roast. So I'll take a roast and I'll cut it up in chunks. And usually I'll put some veggies in there and everything. So I'll have carrots and celery and onion, garlic, the potatoes, the meat, all the things. And they turn out fine. I've never done them by themselves. Potatoes are very starchy. So there's probably a process before you can them, after you cut them, however you're going to can them. So if you cube them or whatever, I will definitely, I will, because I have to look into it for humble servants. Yes, I have to look into it for myself, and I will make sure that I do a video so anyone who's considering maybe preserving some that way will have a step by step. Definitely. By you, everybody want a little bit of your time, sis. I came out potatoes and they are white. Okay. Did you do any steps prior to the canning process, like when you were prepping them? Not going live tonight. Okay. I'll be dropping videos tonight though. Okay. All I was going to share by you, Sugar. She used to say sugar. Is the people who I still have shirts for will probably not ship until not this coming week, but the week after. So I was just going to have you put a message out there that it may be a couple weeks before they get shipped. If I have, which most of them I believe I do, their email, they will get a confirmation of when it ships and I'll send them tracking. But I just wanted to give you a heads up on that. What variety did you use? Oh, Miss Cheryl. I'm growing Yukon Gold this year. I have the red, the purple, and I do some kind of white. Last year I did the Kennebec and something else. I think I'm doing Kennebec again this year. So yeah, no worries. We'll put it on the mesh. Thank you. I figured it would be okay, but I don't want people to feel like, well, what's going on? It's fine. I was gone last week, but I'll definitely get them done and shipped out by not this week, the next week. Will do. What did you think? I meant to ask you that. I know I sent you a picture before I shipped them, but now that you had them in your hand, were you happy with the look? I want some russets. They are a little starchy, but can well for me. Okay. Did you grow your russets, Sylvia? I have not had very good luck with russets. Um, when I use them, I just rinse the starch off. Yes, yes. My sweet potatoes, they when I can them, the bottom of the jar, you could tell that's where some of the starchiness from those went. Probably some of the sugars, more or less. So yeah. You love them? Thank you. I was hoping that everybody would be happy. I know you guys knew what the design was going to look like, but sometimes, once you see it on a shirt, sometimes it doesn't give the way you thought it would give. I've done that before. Or something looked great, and then you see it, and you're like, that wasn't really what my vision was. So I'm glad you did. Awesome. Awesome. Um, but yeah, so that's all that I really got going on. Got them from You Pick Farm. Is that like where they ship them to you or something? Or that's somewhere you go because it's called You Pick. So is it somewhere you go and you pick them yourself, or do they ship? I've been listening, been doing housework, going out in the garden now, but still listening. I appreciate. Look, Precious. Precious got like she be getting the things done. A lot of times I end up in her videos. You can hear me in the background. She's like, "Yeah, I'm supporting my girl, but I got to get this done." And I look, we got to get the things done. Sometimes y'all be in my ear, and I'll tell y'all like if I'm driving or I'm doing something and listening, I'm like, I'm this and listening. That means that don't be big, don't throw away because I'm not responding to every person because I'm usually not looking at the chat. I'm listening, but I'm getting some stuff done because life don't always give us that. I'm on here. I'm already been on here an hour and 33 minutes. Life don't usually give you an hour and 33 minutes to just sit and watch somebody talk. It don't give you that. But it might give you that hour and something or 2 hours to listen to something because I like background noise. So if I'm not even listening to a live stream or like a video, catching up on videos or something, I'm usually listening to an audiobook or I'm listening to music. I have to have that background noise. You pick them yourself. That's dope. I wish they had something like that here. I don't think they do. I can't wait to wear it. I need pics of y'all when y'all wear them, when y'all at y'all event. I'm excited. I'm excited. If you need some help with your russets, hit you up. Got it. I got it. I'm definitely going to do that. Let me do that right now. Let me do that right now. Y'all, I don't even know. Oh, I do know what I say. um, Master Gardener 2A is sometimes known as King Russet. Y'all stop it. Y'all stop. He's already out of control. Stop. Y'all know he as soon as you said that, Flossin, he has now added that to his resume of things that he does not actually do. Tell you, spill the beans on growing russets. Who he Sylvia. Child, me picking up my phone as if I'm texting or something, that wasn't happening. Okay? That fool ain't growing no goddamn russets. Look at him. He over there growing ammo for those pretty guns he gets. That's what he doing. Definitely was. I know y'all will. Right, right, Mama Shirley. Hello, trouble. That's exactly who he is. The hate you get. Listen, I'm just keeping it a hun. I don't want people. See, people are being misled. Sylvia is like, we need the secrets. He don't know them. He don't know them. Just can't let you be great. Sunshine, you better stop. I'm gonna call you after this live. Now stop getting him all worked up, giving him something to say. Oh, that's personal stuff. I thought I was missing out on this on a shirt from Gina. No, it's for something else, Mama. I mean, Miss Cheryl. It's for something else. It was a project that for something we were working on for um an event that is being put together. See? See? Here you go. Well, Russ's can be used as okay as suppressors, so it can be beneficial in a crunch. There you go, fam. There you go. Hey, I mean, how factual that is, I don't know, but I think we're going by what we've seen in movies. I think that's what we're doing. But I can tell you that most of what we see in movies be BS. But hey, it could actually work. Who knows? Who knows? That is a fact. See, Lawson would know. He'd know better than I would. Lawson, you out here using rusted suppressors. I know all the secrets. You ain't never getting a watermelon that weighs more than 2 pounds. Oh my God, that's true, Mr. BS. Who here using rusted? Who? Let me write down these names. Floston, Mr. BS. Y'all out here taking care of folks with suppressed firearms using the rusted? Let me find out. Let me find out. Mm-mm. Y'all gonna be like, dang, Gina used to grow all kind of potatoes. All she grow now is rusted. All she grow now is rusted. Look, keep your eye on me. I'm telling you. No, that's facts. They work for a single round. That's why I need lots of them. Duh. For every single one. I mean, I need at least 18 for, for most of my pistols. Duh. Y'all are hilarious for knowing that. I've seen it, of course, like I said, in movies or something, but I didn't know that if it was a real thing. Got peeps in here. Slow down, player. What'd he do? What I miss? When you're in the country, I guess the rules are different. Fact. That is facts. Look, that's why I'm be pulling up on Flossin when I come into I should pull up on him, but he probably ain't gonna let me know his location because he'd be like, Gina, every time I look up she in South Carolina, she just thinks she could just come to my house without calling first. Like beep 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 beep, I'm here. Just pulling up. I feel like I missed something though. Uh-oh. Stupid thing. Okay. Oh yeah. Get him, Miss Cheryl. That part. I done told these people. I tell people all the time, like when they get someone who's trolling in their comments and stuff like that, or just somebody who's just mean. Because sometimes you get people who just leave mean comments for no reason. Like they could keep scrolling if they don't like what they see over there. But thank you for giving me the view. Um, but I always say, when you've made it, when you don't have to respond, because your audience, your supporters, if they see that message, they handle it. And Miss Cheryl took care of it. She saw what you said. She said, watch how you step, fam. Tread lightly over here. We grow potatoes for a living. Stop playing with us. Russ is on deck. Russ is on deck. I mean, you're always welcome, but I give me a little notice so I don't think you someone creeping. I am a creep. No, I would never. I would never. I would definitely give a heads up prior to me even leaving my state. Because for one, I need some things accomplished in my visit. I'm gonna need to be cooked for. So I'm gonna need some things. I ain't gonna tell the people on here what I'm gonna need because they don't need to know the things that you have available to cook. But I'm gonna need some meals. I'm gonna be acting like a spoiled brat. I'm coming over to eat. Coming over here. Oh, and I need mom to be present. I need to meet mom so I can snitch because that's what I'm doing. I'm telling. I'm telling. I'm gonna pull the video up so she can see it and see you throw her up under the bus. And if she's like most moms, she's gonna get you in right then and there. You're gonna get in trouble. But yeah, you said we killing you. Look, Sylvia, we grow potatoes for a living. Stop playing with us. Shoot, stop playing. You know what's funny is so when I was at this event last week, it's so crazy to me sometimes where when I meet people and I talk about what I do for content and things like that, and then they see like all the multi layers of Gina, it's like they get so excited, like you are just so dope. Like the guy who introduced me to the ammunition company gave me the information for the ammunition company. He's like, there's two ladies who run things there. They're not the owners, but they run things there. He's like, and they're dope like you. I just think they would love working with someone like you. And I'm like, I don't know what I do that um exudes like dope or like cool or whatever the word someone wants to use when they describe me. I don't mind it. I like that that's what the vibe that people get. I think I'm a pretty cool person. I think I am. But it's always like for somebody who doesn't know me, somebody just having an interaction with me and that's the thing that they pull from me. They love the energy or something. I love that for me. I love that for me. It always makes me feel good. I do. You don't eat everyone's cooking. I'll eat flosses. But I know you're talking about flosses, so he gets a pass because I would eat his cooking. Facts. Look, I don't eat everybody's cooking. I'm very picky. I'm a picky eater. That is real true. So if I eat what you cooking, then I trust that you know what you're doing. I done seen Flossin cook. Flossin used to floss on me when he was cooking. He would send me a picture of what he was cooking. So I would be over here frustrated because he had all this greatness being cooked that I would not be a part of. But Flossin cooks. He cooks. You don't know what I do as far as what makes me so great? Well, I'll tell you one of the things that I do that specifically includes you. I would I keep myself from exuding violence towards you. I'm just messing with you. You know I'm great. Stop playing with me and let me win something on your channel. How about that? That's how you can show me that you know me, know that I'm great. I don't need everyone's cooking either. Facts. I'm too worried. They hands ain't say that. Me and my daughter was just talking about that earlier today. I promise you, not even a couple hours ago. I'm like, yeah, okay, we're gonna let that go. Cause she's like her mama in some ways. Like when I'm handling, okay, I felt like I was gonna say something that's gonna go left on this channel. Um, ooh, hey, life is what you make it. Happy Sunday. I like that name. Life is what you make it. I love that. And I'm actually, y'all, tonight, I think tonight's supposed to be the blue moon. So that's supposed to be where you get two full moons within a month, a 30-day period or something like that. That's how I think it was explained. So I do have some things that I am writing down that I am going to let go of. And I also have one thing that I'm going to write down that is what something that I have been procrastinating to go forward with that is going to happen. I'm going to write it into existence. I was going to, he said, gonna say it. Um, See the underlying tone is violence. Oh, all the time. All the time. He did say you rejected his chicken, meaning flossing. Oh, I did not. But yes. No, I was going to say anytime I'm working with meat, I wear gloves. Yep. I already know. You little dirties. But that's what I was going to say. So usually, and mostly because I don't like to get stuff under my nails. But I always usually wear gloves like when I'm washing chicken or working with any kind of beef or whatever. Um, I have gloves on, and my daughter is the same way with that. She's worse than me though. She doesn't really mess with chicken too much because she doesn't like messing with raw chicken. I don't mind it. I just don't want the stuff under my nails, and I just yeah. So I wear gloves. I did not, Flossie. I smoked chicken in the ribs. And she told me she had other. I was headed to Minnesota. He did. He actually sent it as an invite too. He sent it as an invite, like you were invited to over for dinner. This and that, as if he lives around the corner, y'all. Flossing at least 8 hours from me. At least. I don't know exactly, but I know at least somewhere around there. Hilarious. But that's okay. I need you to keep that same cooking energy when I do make it to South Carolina. Okay, sir? Same energy when I get there. Don't be like, oh, I'm busy. I don't headed over to this state or that state or this part of the state. I'm not home. The people who be in the house while you ringing the doorbell, but they don't answer. Don't do me. Don't do me like that. You still have some. Do you have black eyes? He ain't got no. I know he ain't got that food left. That was before I left. Well, you can't say he was rude. He wasn't. Y'all, none of y'all are. I believe if I came over to Arizona, you would take care of me, Mr. BS. Don't play. I know you would. I know you would. And if you didn't, then I tell your daughter on you. See, I got people. I know who to snitch to. Y'all talk too much to me, and y'all think I don't be remembering the things, but I do. And I know that because you have a great relationship with her, she would get on her dad. Mm-hmm. And you would if you didn't have a great relationship with her, y'all wouldn't spend as much time together as you do. So I already know she's a daddy's girl. So you be in trouble. You can overnight me a play. I'm closer to you than Gina. You are. You close enough to take a drive because Liddy will drive to you, and she's in South Carolina. I think she. I don't know because she's. I don't think. I think Flossin may be. I don't think they're that close together. Is what I'm getting at. But they still ain't that far apart, and I think that's only a few hours. I'm gonna get you a plate. Looking out the window, wow, and nobody guessed the doorbell. Sounds like me. I ain't even looking out the window. I literally be pulling up the ring camera and be like, or I might talk to the camera. Can I help you, girl? Open the door. What do you need? Because I don't. I know you got a phone, so the fact that you didn't text or call me is why. Because if you don't have a key to get in here, you should have been texting or calling. Okay. Oh, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. You know we headed that way. We'll be there in August. So prep the freezer. What up, Take Money? Of course I would. Don't snitch on that. Snitch to that heathen. I'm putting that in my book too, Mr. BS. So you stay on your best behavior or she's gonna find out you call her a heathen. What's good, Take Money? I'm like 4 hours away from Charleston. I don't think you're that far from them. No, I don't think so. Liddy's in Columbia. I'm not sure where no, that's a lie. I know where Flossin is, but I ain't telling y'all. I ain't telling y'all. But since Liddy does disclose that on YouTube is the only reason why I told y'all where she is. Because if she didn't disclose that, y'all wouldn't know that either. But she's in Columbia. So she drives whenever she came to. Oh, you probably wouldn't have known about that one. Cherie from Black's Tropical had something, and she went to that, and that's in wherever they were used to have the Swole family. Where was that at? The city, wherever that was. I can't remember. That's where they was, and I think it was invite only. Um, but yeah, Savannah, yes. So, and I know it doesn't take her long. She takes that drive like nothing to Savannah. I don't know how far you are from Savannah though, so David. I think you closer to Broke. So you live near Brokeville, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I call Broke City, Brokeville. So yeah. Um, but that's 4 hours is a lot for a plate. It's a lot for a plate. You're 3 hours from Savannah? States be big though. Because I'm a little more than 3 hours from Miss Shirley. Miss Shirley OG Gardner. She's a little over 3 hours from me. So yeah. Her and TLC are in the same city. And then I'm probably only about an hour to maybe an hour and a half from G Mama. I don't know exactly where G Mama is in her city. I'm probably about an hour to an hour. There's a couple people that support me that I don't live that far from. So yeah. My black and catfish and grits is well worth the seven. Oh, excuse me. Excuse. You know what? I don't know if I told y'all this. So when I was in New Orleans, I think I did. But if I didn't, when I was in New Orleans, which was just a few weeks ago, I had grits there. And I don't like grits. At least that's what I've always said because I didn't like them. But I had some grits in New Orleans. And I was like, now I know why I didn't like grits. Because you must need to live in the South to make them right. Because them grits, I hate every bit of them in New Orleans. T-Nog, if you in the background, because T-Nog sometimes she be busy doing stuff because she got to prep for her live, which is gonna she'll be live here soon. Um, and I'll be wrapping up here soon. So she goes live at 8 my time, 8 Eastern, 7 Central. She's on Central. But if you in that background, sis, whew, them grits and Nolans, that was different. I said, oh, they supposed to be creamy. My grits that I've had here, they have that gritty texture to it. These did not. They were creamy. What up, Mike? How you doing? Happy Sunday. Are you going to GunCon? I'm not. I'm just asking. I'm not going this year. Oh yeah, he know what he doing. He be cooking for real, Miss Cheryl. Grits are creamy, yes. And this was savory, of course, because I know the people be going into savory or sweet. I don't do sweet stuff like that. I think I've told y'all that a million times. I like sweets. Don't get me wrong, but I don't do sweet. When I want sweets, it's usually junk sweet, like some hot tamales or some candy or something. It's usually not my foods that I eat. Like even with a sweet potato, I'm not syruping it up and making it all. I think Lydia made a video when she was here for Thanksgiving. Like, I love how her sweet potatoes are because they're not syrupy. Like, some people's can be like that thick, sweet syrupiness. I don't do that because I don't like my food sweet like that when I'm eating my regular meals. So like I use certain things like with my sweet potatoes, I use pineapple juice, some butter, and then a little bit of brown sugar to make it a little sweeter than the potato is by itself. But I don't like it like overly sweet. That's not my thing. So probably wouldn't do sweet grits. But these grits were savory. And when I tell you, if I'm visiting in the South, y'all the only ones I'm gonna trust. Y'all better not mess it up. If I come and I visit and I trust you with the grits, it better be like the grits that I expect them to be. Because those grits was good. They were delicious. I was like, so this is how they supposed to taste. Going to GunCon this year. Nope, I'm not. I'm not. My aunt rinses the grits before she cooks them, and they are better that way. I can see that because that's the same thing with rice. Like if you ain't rinsing your rice before you cook it, don't ever ask me to eat rice with you. Like what? No. Mm-mm. You better be rinsing that rice a few times, a few of them. That's where I learned to cook grits. A voodoo woman from NOLA. Nice, nice. All right. You don't like grits, Black Card Revolt. I didn't like them. So I'm just saying. I used to like when people would have a debate, sweet or savory, I'd be like, trash. That's the location. Now I hey, my bad grit. All you had to say is it's not a Midwest thing. We don't know what we doing. And enough said. Leave it to the South. Do not put no dang sugar on grits. Listen. I put sugar in my grits. I was in Minnesota. Grits watery. No, thank you. Yeah, I didn't have grits in Minnesota. Me too, Nay. Because I made them, but I didn't like them. I didn't eat them. But I also just was following the containers information. I might need to hit up T-Nog or somebody or Boston for his recipe. I need to hit up somebody who know what they're doing and make them right. Because I'm telling you, go to the South. I kid you not. I was just like, this is what they posted. Okay, all right, grits. Wash some grits, sugar, butter, and a little bit of milk. Really? Mm-mm. That sounds like breakfast. Are you eating it for breakfast? Um, didn't know so many people eat grits with sugar. Yep. Yeah, for those who don't know, even though GT in Alaska, he's from the South, y'all. He from Georgia. I'm in the South, go figure. Oh, nay, get it together. You can't be in the South making them wrong. Oh no, sis. Grits ain't supposed to have nothing but butter, color seasoning, and white American. Okay. I was gonna say you gotta have more than just butter. Where the seasoning? You sent me that seasoning too. It's good. Ain't that the one that you sent me? It's been a long time. You might not even remember sending it to me. I ate both ways, depending on what. Mm, yeah, no, I don't want it sweet. That's right. Soul Diva from Cali. Soul Diva, where Mama at? Tell Mama to put me some lemons in a box. Tell her to hit me up. I will pay for the shipping. Tell Mama to put me some lemons in a box. I will pay for the shipping. It is. One day when I grow up, I might try it. So the Northerns do the sugar like a cereal. I like oatmeal. Growing up, I ate cream of wheat, but I don't eat that anymore. Oatmeal is pretty much it for me. Had sugar on grits as a kid when there was no cream of wheat. Yeah, packets left. I could see that. I don't know where she is. I'll ask her. Who? Oh, your mom. Yes. I mean, if she's still loaded down with them, I'm just saying. If y'all did y'all see the video that Soul Diva did? If y'all ain't been watching, it was a minute. It was probably a couple weeks ago. She was visiting Cali and Mama's garden. First of all, but that lemon tree loaded, loaded. I was like, I mean, if y'all would have told me, I could have pulled up. I could have pulled up. Listen, y'all, what would shrimp and grits taste like with sugar and grits? Ugh. I don't like shrimp though either. That's why Floss is doing catfish. Now that's not why. That's what he has. But that's perfect because I eat catfish. But I don't like shrimp. I tried some air layered citrus plants. You need some air layered child. Uh do y'all I don't even know who's doing like cuttings. I was so mad at Jay last year. I think it was last year. He cut his lemon tree back a lot. And I was like, sir, why you not shipping off cuttings? Like, what are we doing? Because I would have been here for it. Because I feel like I could get it to root. I got my elderberry to root. And I didn't do nothing crazy either. I didn't do nothing crazy. You saw the video, nice visit. Absolutely. I love oatmeal, milk, cinnamon, vanilla brown, sugar, nutmeg, allspice. You be hooking it. Oh, a dash of salt, yummy, and cornmeal porridge. I've never had cornmeal porridge the Jamaican way. Yummy. Are you Jamaican? My Lord, my God. Are you Jamaican, Nay? Let me know. Let me know. I gotta wrap this up, y'all. It's been 2 hours. I could cook oatmeal good, real good. I love oatmeal. I do like oatmeal. That's one of the things I would do with some of my fresh fruit that I grow. I'll slice up peaches and put it in there, like let them get warm and kind of soft. Hmm. Grits and gravy, maybe. You don't like the wet shrimp, but nope, I don't like it at all. At all. Did you answer me, Nay? I'm making sure I didn't miss it because the chat started jumping. Nope, I don't think I did. I need to know. Is you Jamaican, sis? Because I could live with grits and you know what, Boston? I've been against you and Liddy B being cool. But I'm just gonna have to let it happen because she eat that liver pudding often, and it got to be a southern thing. Because no, sir. But yeah, she likes some liver pudding with like a breakfast, like with eggs and stuff like that. Grits ain't gravy, and Mona Lisa was a man. See, my mother is Jamaican. That means you Jamaican, girl. Oh, oh. Never been except on a cruise. So you got both two great heritages, and I love that because those are two great ones that cook well, and they cook in a different style, and it's a style that I happen to enjoy. So, Nay, where I need to pull up again? You said you in the South. Look, you might not be able to do grits, but I won't believe you can cook. Now that I ain't about to believe. You in Florida, Florida, Florida and Nolans. I know that's right. I love that though. Listen, now I call Florida baby Australia. Because y'all got all the things. Hmm. I really don't look forward to visiting baby Australia. Yeah. I knew. I knew. I look. That's why when you said something about Jamaican something, I'm like, wait a minute. Now I know. I look. I know. I look. I'm gonna sit down at your table. I'm gonna have a plate. Yes, ma'am. I'm hungry. All right, y'all. I'm gonna wrap it up though, because I've been going for like almost 2 hours and 10 minutes. T Nog will be live in 15 minutes for her Sunday Night Live, unless she's posted that she's not. I have not been looking. So she usually go live at 8 o'clock my time. You can't do Florida. That part, Miss Shona, maybe Australia. Um, just as southern as I can be. I love it. We are a melting pot, South Florida. We will turn up. That's what's up. Not everyone from the South can cook. That is true. That is true. But I think that if you can't, I'm taking your card because I'm in the Midwest and I can. So you need to be able to cook in the South. Now I might not be the. I could go toe to toe with some dishes with some Southerners, but not everything. Cause y'all, it's a different kind of love put on them dishes. Cause I done been in the South and ate something and be like, can y'all tell the chef to come on out here? And they be thinking you about to complain or something. I ain't complaining. I need to know why you tried to take my soul with this dish. Like, I got to get back on the plane and go home. But yeah, everybody have a great week. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. And I will see y'all on Friday. I am going to go live on Friday. I had to think of what we going to talk about, though. I had to think of something. probably something that happened this week that we can talk about. And plus, you guys will have at least a video out of something that's going on in the garden, so we could talk about that. And again, if you have not been to the website, it's going across the bottom of the screen. Please go to my website, subscribe so you can stay in the know of what's going on with the channel, with Gina versus Gina, anything that I got going on, or I'm going to be sharing. I'm going to start probably. I'm working on trying to get consistent to at least doing one a week. It'll take me a minute to get there, but doing a newsletter a week, just kind of giving some updates, maybe including like a link to whatever I dropped this week in case you missed it, because everybody doesn't get the notification from YouTube all the time either. Maybe some affiliates that I'm working with, things like that. So make sure you are linked in. All right, y'all. Hey, that's my art. Happy Sunday. So everybody have a great week. We're gonna have positive attitudes. Let's write something down today that you've been wanting to do, but you've been procrastinating on doing it, but you know that you can get it done, but you have maybe fear keeping you from taking those steps to do that thing. So I'm talking about something bigger than your garden, something bigger than the next firearm you want to buy, or the next meetup you want to go to. Something that's going to be a personal development to yourself. Write it down. Writing it down sometimes makes it happen, but write it down and see if you can maybe accomplish that goal sometime within the next 12 months or so, or make steps towards accomplishing it. Seriously, because that's what I'm doing tonight. All right, just one thing, and let's get that thing done. All right, everybody, have a great week, and I will see y'all on Friday. I will have a video dropping on Tuesday. What's today? Sunday. T-Nog is about to go live. Bam, which I shouldn't even say it because he began on my last. 2A in LA has a video dropping Tuesday as well. He usually drops about 10 o'clock Eastern. Well, at 10 o'clock Eastern, I drop usually about 10:30 Eastern. And then that's Tuesday. T-Nog will be live again on Tuesday. Tuesday night. She does Meatless Monday, so try to participate in that if you're following her. And again, I'll see y'all on Friday, because I can't even think of who all is doing their thing. What up, Black King 9? Happy Sunday. Have a great week, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. And go subscribe to my website. Yes,